Believing in yourself is the foundation of every great achievement. It's the quiet force that propels ordinary people to do extraordinary things. The spark that ignites innovation, courage, and resilience. But what does it truly mean to believe in yourself? It's more than just a fleeting feeling or a moment of confidence. It's a mindset, a deep-rooted trust in your abilities, your worth, and your potential. Even when the world around you is filled with doubt. Everyone faces moments of uncertainty. Maybe you've stood at the edge of a new opportunity, your heart pounding with both excitement and fear. Voices, sometimes from others, sometimes from within, whisper reasons why you might not succeed. They list your past mistakes, your shortcomings, the magnitude of the challenge ahead. In those moments, believing in yourself isn't about ignoring reality. It's about choosing to trust that you can grow, adapt, and overcome. Self-belief begins with self-awareness. It means recognizing your strengths, but also acknowledging your weaknesses. It's easy to focus on what you lack, to compare yourself to others and find yourself wanting. But when you truly believe in yourself, you understand that perfection isn't the goal. Growth is. Every misstep becomes a lesson. Every setback, an opportunity to rise again with greater wisdom. Consider the stories of those who have changed the world. From inventors and artists to leaders and athletes, their journeys were rarely smooth. They faced rejection, failure, and sometimes even ridicule. What set them apart was not an absence of fear, but a refusal to let that fear define them. They believed in their capacity to learn, to persist, and to find a way forward, even when the odds seemed insurmountable. Believing in yourself doesn't mean you have to go it alone. In fact, seeking support and guidance is a sign of strength, not weakness. Surround yourself with people who encourage your growth, who remind you of your value when you forget. Listen to constructive criticism, but filter out the noise of negativity that serves no purpose. Build a community that lifts you higher. Setbacks are inevitable. There will be days when you feel like giving up, when progress seems slow, or when you question your purpose. In those moments, remember why you started. Remember the dreams that first stirred your soul. Remind yourself of how far you've already come, of the obstacles you've already overcome. Each small victory is proof of your resilience. Self-belief is not a destination, but a practice. It's built day by day, choice by choice. Start with small acts of courage. Speak up when you have an idea. Try something new, even if you might fail. Celebrate your wins, no matter how minor they seem. Over time, these actions accumulate, and the voice inside that once doubted you grows quieter, replaced by a steady assurance. It's important to remember that believing in yourself doesn't mean you won't face criticism or challenges. In fact, the more you step outside your comfort zone, the more you'll encounter resistance. But each challenge is an invitation to reaffirm your faith in yourself, to push through discomfort and discover what you're truly capable of. Visualize your goals. Imagine not just the end result, but the journey. Journey, the steps you'll take, the obstacles you'll overcome, the skills you'll develop along the way. This mental rehearsal primes your mind for success. It shifts your focus from what could go wrong to how you will make things go right. Practice self-compassion. You are your own harshest critic, but you can also be your greatest supporter. When you stumble, speak to yourself as you would to a friend, with understanding, patience, and encouragement. Recognize that setbacks are part of any worthwhile journey. They do not define you, your response to them does. Remember, self-belief is contagious. When you radiate confidence and positivity, you inspire those around you to believe in themselves as well. Your courage becomes a beacon, lighting the way for others who are searching for their own strength. In this way, believing in yourself is not just an act of self-love. It's a gift you give to the world. Take time to reflect on your journey. Write down your achievements, however small. Keep a journal of challenges you faced and how you overcame them. These records serve as reminders that you are capable of more than you realize. Set realistic goals and break them down into manageable steps. Each time you complete a step, acknowledge your progress. Success is not always a giant leap. Often it's the result of many small, consistent actions carried out over time. Embrace failure as a teacher. Every mistake holds a lesson that can help you grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Rather than viewing failure as the end, see it as a detour, a new path that might lead to unexpected rewards. Surround yourself with positivity. The world is full of critics, but it's also filled with those who believe in possibility. Seek out stories of triumph over adversity, of people who have overcome the very doubts you face. Let their journeys remind you that you are not alone. Finally, remember that believing in yourself is a lifelong journey. There will be days when your confidence falters, when the path ahead seems shrouded in uncertainty. In those moments, return to the basics. Remind yourself of your strengths, your achievements, and your dreams. Take a deep breath and take the next step. You possess within you a wellspring of potential waiting to be realized. The journey to self-belief is not always easy, but it is always worth it. Trust in your abilities, honor your growth, and never underestimate the power of a mind determined to succeed. The world needs your unique gifts, your voice, and your vision. Believe in yourself and watch as doors begin to open, opportunities appear, and the extraordinary becomes possible.